morning, you guys. It's me, the Alpha Empath. And yeah, I was supposed to be talking to you guys a lot earlier this morning, but I was busy working. I was busy working. So I decided to jump on and just kind of give you a little bit of the morning meditations I wanted to give you this morning. So last night in class, we are studying a book called Sacred Contracts, right here, Sacred Contracts. And let me tell y'all something. Last night's class, Reconnecting to the Divine Feminine, it was just filled with so many gems that were dropped. And it made me think of when I first started my coaching business, some of the things I had to grow through. And I remember there was a young woman that was brought into my life, and she went into my inbox and she slandered me, and she said a lot of really mean, nasty things about me, and said that I prey on the weak and I lead women that are easily manipulated. That's what she said. And then she went onto some of my clients' pages and she told them these things too. And yesterday, while I was teaching my students, um, it dawned on me, the women that I lead, they are leaders. The women that I heal, see, I heal broken women. I heal women that are trying to love themselves, but I lead women that are leaders. And in my classes, these ladies, they fight with me. They stretch me. They say things like, I disagree. I don't believe that. And then it makes me become a better coach. It makes me expand their consciousness because the women that I lead are extremely intellectual. And last night, as we were talking about sacred contracts, I recognized that I had sacred contracts with each and every one of them. They have been called into my life to bring out the best coaching in me. And that's why they're not easy to lead. And for that, I'm completely grateful. We were also discussing in last night's class, we were talking about one of my students. I told her one of the reasons why I'm really grateful for my trauma is because it created and it crafted a beautiful heart in me. My heart is, and shit, not just my heart, but most empathic hearts, they experience trauma, and those things make them so beautiful to my eyes. Like literally, you guys, I go outside and I told my students yesterday, I said, I don't know where all the ugly people have gone. I know they still exist somewhere, but I kid you not. When I go outside, I don't see ugly people. It's like they fucking vanished from my field of sight. I'm not really for sure, but everybody that I encounter, I see beauty in them. Like literally, I'm like, oh my God, they're so attractive. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. And I'm thinking, well, why in the fuck am I only seeing beauty now when at one point in my life I was only seeing ugliness? And see, here's the thing, you guys. What you see reveals the eyes of the seer. And I'm grateful that the seer within me has evolved to see not only the shadow, but love people in their shadow, but to see their light. And that's why I love empaths, because empaths, although they will experience the shadow of people, people hurt empaths, they abuse empaths, they manipulate empaths, but empaths also have the ability to see that person's light. But as an empath, you have to put into totality both perspectives of a person. Hi, Taylor. I'm so glad you gave me your name this time because you. Oh, look, I can't see. I can see your Taylor. I can see your name. So now I know it's you, Taylor. So you don't have to put that no more. I know it's you now. Thank you so much for letting me know that's you. So, as I was saying, as an empath, you get this divine ability to see or experience the shadow of a person while still seeing the light. And I think that is such a beautiful gift that we are not recognizing enough. We get to see the beauty of humanity, see their hearts, feel their pain, understand them. But that doesn't mean they need to be in our personal space. Remember what I taught you guys. An empath needs to love people unattached. That means if I if you fall down in front of somebody else, I say, oh my God, this person has fallen. I send love and light to them. But if a person falls down in front of you, as an empath, you say, they fell down in front of me. I probably need to help them. So let me pick them up. Empaths, understand your boundaries. If they fall in front of you, that is within your territory. Do what you can. But if they are falling outside, send love and light if you cannot send anything else. Does this make sense? But a lot of empaths, they get overwhelmed because they are not only dealing with the things that have fallen within their territory, they are dealing with everything outside. And you cannot go outside until you have first gone within and dealt with the things that are right in front of you. And empaths, their hearts are so big. They just say, "Oh, we just want to help everybody." The first person that you need to help is you. Once your cup is filled to overflowing, the first people that it's going to overflow onto is the people that are within your personal village. And those people, it rightfully should flow over onto them. Now, as I said, empaths tend to be, they're oxymoronic. They tend to be introverted extroverts, if that even fucking makes a sense. Hi, Amanda. Hi, honey. How are you, honey? So empaths tend to be introverted extroverts. So when it comes to their personal village, a lot of you guys don't have a lot of people in your personal village. So then you go out and you try to give your overflow to all these people that are on the outside of your village and haven't qualified themselves. So you send your energy on the outside and then you end up being hurt and manipulated and used because you didn't qualify those people to be on the inside. Let your cup overflow onto the people that have qualified, that give you reciprocal love. Do that first. And by you giving them reciprocal love, the village gets bigger and then they're able to they are able to give to other people. You got to start with the inside first. If you are a female empath, self-love and self-care is of paramount importance to you. It's of paramount importance to you. And let me tell you why. Because when we engage our feminine energy, I tell my students, hey, listen, do you want the universe to represent your masculine or do you want the universe to represent your feminine? See, I know that I cannot outgive the universe. I know that. I understand that. So I want the universe to give to me. I want the universe to represent my masculine, okay? And I want the universe to shower me. That is what I want. So I open my eye and I see the things that the universe is concerned about. I see the things that the universe is concerned about, and I bring consciousness to those things. It's the same dynamic that works in marriage. I mean, we do it for our husbands. I mean, I know I did it for mine. Not that he appreciated it, but that ain't the point. That is not the motherfucking point, Tiffany. The point is, I did it for my husband. The things that he was concerned about, I concerned myself with those things, and I did what I could to make those things better. And my husband, even though he didn't, stop saying that. Release that, Tiffany. Release that shit, Tiffany. Forgive him because he didn't appreciate. I'm working on myself, you guys. I'm working on myself. But if he had appreciated it, if he had, that would have caused him to give unto me. See, when you get a man that's appreciative and you concern yourself with the things that they are concerned with, because those are also the things that you are concerned with, they show you love and generosity and they sow into you. Well, if you are unmarried, ladies, and I really believe that the first marriage that you should have is with the universe, with your universal consciousness. It should be your marriage to you. Do that. In my class last night, one of my students, her name is Tanisha. She dropped a fucking gem, y'all. She dropped a gem. What she said was, and I could be quoting her wrong, but she said she recognized that when she is in her masculine energy of hustling. Now, the ladies that I teach, they're divas, they're bosses. That's what they are. They run the fucking show, okay? So she said she began to recognize that in her masculine, she's a hustler. I am too. I'm a fucking hustler. I'm not going to wait around and look for somebody to come and save me. No, I'm going to get on my own motherfucking horse, don my own motherfucking knight in shining armor gear and save my own motherfucking self. That's what I'm going to do. But she said when she gets into that hustle energy, she recognized that her increase went down. Her increase went down. And then she said, why is my increase going down when I hustle? Because we are taught in this universe to hustle, 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 hustle. Now, listen, if you are representing masculine energy in this universe, you should be hustling. You should be hustling because you are meant to give to the universe. However, I decided to be born a female. So when I hustle like that, I had to understand that there is another option for me. Somebody's saying something here. I am too a hustler and may be bad for me in my marriage. Ugh, I wish I knew who this was. I wish I knew I wish I could see your face and talk to you. But yes, my hustler mentality was bad for me in my marriage because I had my husband sitting up here trying to be a hustler. And then me, I out hustled him because I was more masculine than him, and two masculine energies were doing this. It was doing this, and it did not work out. But the truth is, I married a man that I could not be feminine with. That's my fault. That don't have shit to do with him. I did that to myself because I lacked patience and I lacked wisdom. But my student was saying when she gets into this hustling mentality, her finances goes down. And she recognized that it was going down is because she was called to be in her feminine and allow the universe to give to her. That was a very valuable lesson that I had to learn. I know how to hustle, but listen, there is a blessing that the universe can give you that will make you rich and addeth no sorrow with it. When I was sitting out here hustling, taking time away from my family, taking time away from my son, taking time away from my self-care, there was sorrow associated with this suffering, with this hustling. There was sorrow associated with it. But now, since I allow the universe to give to me, I kid you not, I have a peace that passes all understanding. And I want all of you guys to have it. I want all of you guys to have it. But you're going to have to learn how to balance your feminine nature with your masculine nature. And in this universe teaches how to be masculine. It teaches that. And as women, most of the women that follow me, they have already balance they masculine. They know how to get shit done. They know how to kill the bacon, bring it home, put it in the frying pan, cook it up, serve their husband and serve their kids. They don't need to know that no more. What they need to learn how to do is receive. That's what they need to learn how to do. And learning how to receive, not just receiving, but learning how to ask for help. Was that, y'all think that shit wasn't hard? I'm a woman. I should have already known how to receive, and I should have already known how to ask for help, but I did not know. But when I learned the beauty of surrender, my life transformed and I turned my hell into my own personal heaven. And you can too. Shit, I ain't fucking special, even though I am special, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not fucking special. The same universal laws that I implemented in my life that work for me will work for you too. What I would suggest to you is to surround yourself with people that believe in those things. So somebody else is saying, I don't know how to do either. Honey, I don't know if you are in, I don't know who this is, but if you are in my Facebook group, The Evolution of an Empath, or if you are on my personal business page, Alpha Empath Coaching, or you can go to my website. It's there at the bottom. Y'all can't see it because I can't. Let me see. Can I point to it? It's that blue shit that's running across the bottom of the screen here. It's called www.thealphaempath.com. You can go onto that website and you can see what classes I offer, and I can help get you there. But if you don't want to do that, just follow me within my Facebook group, The Evolution of an Empath. And I'm going to be talking about this kind of shit because that's kind of my sauce, talking about the feminine, because I didn't recognize how much I was lacking by being in my masculine. Yes, I provided for my children. Yes, I took care of my children. Yes, I owned homes. Yes, I owned my cars. Yes, I climbed the corporate ladder, but I was not peaceful. I was not peaceful. I was not peaceful at all. And let me tell you something. I want money with peace. That is what I want. I want money with peace. Yeah, that's heaven. To have peace when you abound, and to have peace when you are abased. No matter what goes on in my life, me understanding and opening my heart chakra to the universe and saying, I trust you. I submit my will to you. I submit myself to something greater than myself. I understand that the logic that I have is all human logic. And I understand that there is a greater logic. There is a greater logic. And I submit myself and I surrender myself to this greater logic, this spiritual logic. When you submit yourself and surrender yourself to that, you get instructions, and they don't make no motherfucking logical sense. They don't. I was told 2 years ago to quit financial services. Actually, I was told a lot longer than that, but I was stubborn. But I was told maybe about 4 years ago to leave financial services. But I was making so much money in it, I was like, oh shit, nah, I'm gonna stay up in it. I'm gonna stay up in it. But my soul kept telling me, you are supposed to be a spiritual guide. You are supposed to be a spiritual teacher. That is your sacred contract with the universe. And bitch, it's time for you to fulfill it. See, we all have a sacred calling and a sacred contract that we and only we can fulfill. There is something that you are supposed to be doing that nobody can do but you, because nobody is unique like you. We are all special and different for a reason. And when we get into those things that bring about that blissful joy, work no longer seems like work. My work is play. It stretches me, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be like, God damn it, these motherfucking heifers is getting on my last nerve. But then after I get past the human part, I get into the spiritual part and I recognize, oh shit, these heifers love me so much that they're stretching me and expanding me and causing me to grow. That's what they're doing. I have another comment here. How do allow you to see me on here? Um, Girl, I ain't Asian. I'm not Asian. I'm hoping this is a woman. I don't know this. This is not my forte. I can't tell you. I think you go to StreamYard and you do something. That ain't what I do. That ain't what I do. I can't tell you how to do all that. Taylor, I felt like I was a burden growing up, so I made myself small so I wouldn't speak up if I needed something, or I would learn to live without. Yeah, Taylor, that's kind of how empaths act. That's kind of how empaths act. They kind of like I said, and that's why their village is so small, because they haven't learned how to depend on other people. They are typically the person that everybody depends on. This is out of balance. Remember, masculine energy is giving, 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 giving. And empaths, they have a spiritual feminine gifting. It is a feminine gifting to feel what everybody else is feeling. That is feminine, okay? But when the empath says, I'm only going to recognize this gift and give to others, the giving out is masculine. You have to balance yourself, Taylor. You have to balance yourself. So while you're giving out, you have to make sure that people are in your village, people that you can trust, people that you can depend on to give to you. You got to have that. And as I said, most empaths, their village is surrounded with people that have one-way relationships with them. They have one-way relationships with them. And the reasons why I'm called to help heal or help guide empaths to their healing is because many of the things that you guys are practicing, talking about is love. Before you can love any goddamn body accurately, you got to first love yourself. See, the things you guys are doing, I did for years. And it's part of my sacred contract with the universe to lead people out of that foolishness. That's part of my sacred contract. So if you guys need help, if you are an empath, again, I'm going to encourage you to follow me in the evolution of an empath, or you can go to my website. Or if you are a woman that has, all you know how to do is show your masculine energy, and you want to learn how to show your feminine energy, I'm beginning a course series on February 2nd, the first, I want to say Sunday, the first Sunday in February. It's called Fascinating Womanhood 2.0. And this course is for women. The course is $150 a month, and it's a weekly class that's held. But this course is for women that have not learned how to receive. It's for women that only know how to give, And it's for women that are married and probably need to increase their feminine energy and decrease their masculine energy. And I'll teach just basic principles, just basic principles that can be implemented in your life to make your relationships go better. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.